Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Pisces June 21, 2022. Your intellect could be stimulated right now. You might find yourself having an interesting conversation with someone who enjoys a good debate. You might share some of your personal knowledge. You're self-taught in many subjects, so you could educate the other person with some facts and figures. You're an expert on several different subjects, so don't be afraid to share your wisdom. You could help someone to become more enlightened. Today should be a pleasant social day for you. People around you should be in good spirits, and you will have nice conversations with them. At home, your romantic partner will be in a great mood, and you will have a pleasant evening together. If you have kids, they, too, will be open to playing and chatting in a harmonious way. Enjoy the lightheartedness that surrounds you. You deserve some fun. You might indulge in a personal hobby. You could be inspired to work on a special project at home. Take some time to honor your creative impulses. Pick up a paintbrush and do some painting. Or create some new links to your personal web page. You might even get together with some friends and play music. Do something that brings you pleasure and inspiration. It's time to relax and have fun. You might find that people are coming into conflict with you today. More than likely, the issue at hand will have to do with others being a bit too focused on themselves, while you are more concerned with the collective. Try to be a bit more understanding as people demand more and more of your attention. There is an unmistakable passion in the air that will grant you more of a zest for life. You will have to put up with unpleasantness in your private life, being asked repeatedly to take a stance on awkward conflicts. Some decisions may be taken that cause you great pain. Try to see this phase as a chance for inner growth. If you find the right way of doing things, you will be successful. No matter what seems to be going on around you today, you need to take time with any project you're working on or person you're dealing with. Depth is way more important than breadth right now. Constantly tempted to seek pleasure for yourself, you don't even consider the thought of sharing intimate moments with another. If this is the way you feel, your attitude may satisfy you in the short term, but you notice something is missing, you're disenchanted. Practice self-restraint, reflect on your conduct. Today you might feel full of energy and dying to get out and get some exercise, but other responsibilities may threaten to prevent you from doing it. The resulting frustrations could zap all your energy and put you into a lethargic mood. Don't fall into this trap. Get the most urgent tasks done, and then get the exercise you need. In this way, you can recoup both your physical and mental energies. Today is the time to refresh relationships that have become stale or complacent. Break out of those old routines and ruts that you have become entrenched in and try something new and unexpected. If there is someone whom you have been dying to meet, now is the time to trust your intuition and call them. On a day like this, 9, they will find your easygoing way hard to resist. It's hard to stay centered right now. Your mind is on something wonderful that's happening for you. Yesterday it was a fantasy, and now it's real. You could be walking around in a daze, trying to make sense of it all. Eventually you have to come down and face mundane reality again, but there's no need to do that now. Things like this don't happen that often. Go ahead and revel in your joy. What a difference a few days can make. After not only starting the week in Sagittarius but as a full moon that put pressure on the sun in your relationship sector, they are back on the same page from today. It is the moon's return to your communication sector, just as the sun has already moved into a friendly aspect to Saturn here that adds to the support already building on the communication and relationship fronts. The moon's return to your communication sector puts the sun and moon back in harmony while making it easier to give your emotional responses and relationships a voice. Even before the moon's return to your communication sector today and its friendly aspect to Mercury, the planet of communication in your relationship sector, the communication and relationship gods are working in unison. This is a chance to capitalize on a friendly aspect between the Sun on the relationship and Saturn on the communication front as it begins to separate. Our eyes in the sky. Because the moon is in a cardinal sign, we'll want to jump out of bed and get on with the day. However, that doesn't mean we should take on the world all at once. As you know, slow and steady wins the race, not the other way around. You could feel an undercurrent of excitement, a sense of something hanging in the air. Also, this aspect could very well present immediate and spontaneous opportunities and experiences. You might be attracted to unusual types of people due to Jupiter's connection with the moon. If anyone strikes your fancy romantically, you won't be shy about asking them out on a date. With the help of quick-thinking Mercury, you'll know just what to say and how to say it to get the outcome you desire. You're also likely to bite off a bit more than you can chew today, so try to watch how many plans you make. The Moon-Jupiter square can make us feel more courageous than usual and unafraid to take the lead. If you mustered up the courage to ask someone out earlier today and made plans for later today, you've done yourself a great service. Even if you're a shy person, you'll find yourself opening up during this time, perhaps even about a secret passionate desire, with a charisma that might surprise even you. Over the next 2 days, we are content to put our heads down and make steady, deliberate progress towards our goals. On an emotional level, a fixation with optical victory can have us behaving somewhat serious and sober. We might come off as cold to others, however, it is not that we are unfeeling now. We simply understand the work required to achieve our ambitions and are undaunted by distractions. Remember that there are ways to plod conscientiously toward success without making life into one endless chore. Shortly following this, the Moon squares off with Jupiter in Aries, making us prone to excess. Today, we are interested in forming the social connections that will enable us to accomplish our desired agenda. It can be a time of glad-handing and talking up our leadership qualities so others might invest in us. Because we've realistically communicated our capabilities, it is unlikely that we'll have to deal with the backlash of overselling ourselves. What we may have to negotiate is others' perception that our enterprise or vision is farther along than it is. Receiving improper support that is too disproportionate for us to take advantage of immediately, can create issues down the line. It is better to be very direct about where we are in our process of building a legacy so that it can be properly facilitated. Otherwise, we might end up with more resources than we can actually put to use.